We had the privilege of meeting with the Premier of China for about 45 minutes. He said something I never heard before in the leadership in China. He said, if we continue as business as usual, climate change would be devastating to China and the rest of the world. Our increase in our use of fossil fuel, our carbon emissions, is unsustainable, and so we're going to do something about it. So what are they doing about it? Well, they have very aggressive targets for renewables, 100 gigawatts by 2020 for wind. They're planning gigawatt-scale photovoltaics. The wind and the photovoltaics, in large part, is in the western part of China. Their population centers are in the eastern part of China, so they're going to be spending money for ultra-high voltage transmission lines to bring the renewables across their country. They've installed a 1,000,000-volt DC line already. They're installing a 800 kilovolt DC line. They've installed a 1,000,000-volt AC line. They're working to integrate these things, and meanwhile, they're designing a 1,000,000-volt, plus or minus 1,000,000-volt DC line. Their 800 kilovolt line is meant to port energy over 1,900 kilometers with about a 6% energy loss. About the same as we do for a few hundred miles. So, and their plan is $44 billion by 2012, $88 billion by 2020. When asked, when I was talking to the president of this company called State Grid, it's a state-owned company, a conglomerate, I said, this is very expensive. How are you getting people willing to pay for it? And he says, of course people don't like the government reaching in and taking money out of their pockets, but we explain to them how important this is. So I'm explaining to you how important this is. What about mitigating climate change? The temperature is rising. This is a measure of direct